You don't know.
Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is another protective natural style. As you guys know, we're still in this phase of social distancing as I'm filming this right now, and now's the time that I decided, why not go for it? Why not go and try some natural styles to give my hair a little bit of breathing room? Although I'm missing my crochet braids, I'm finding that I have more time to let my hair air dry and just kind of chill and sit around with rollers in my hair more now than ever, because who gonna see me really? So today's style, as you saw from the thumbnail, it's me just trying flexi rods on wet hair. I know a lot of times a lot of people like doing flexi rods on dry hair, and it's because it's a lot quicker. Doing it on wet hair takes a lot longer to dry, but again, like I said, I got time. So my hair is freshly washed, and I did basically the same style or the same wash that I did in my braid out versus twist out video. I'll link it up above. Use the same shampoo and conditioner. The only difference is I applied my leave-in while in shower, and I use the Camille Naturals coconut water leave-in hair treatment. For that, I learned from Kimberly Sherrill here on YouTube that it's best for us with our porosity of hair to apply our leave-ins in the shower. So I was like, girl, I'm going to listen to you. So I applied my leave-in while in the shower. So my hair is freshly washed, freshly got that leave-in in there, and today's product, the only product that I'm going to really use on this hair for this flexi rod set, is the Shea Moisture Frizz-Free Curl Mousse, and this is kind of part of that same line that the curl enhancing smoothie is from. Same line as that. So without further ado, let me section off my hair and let's get started. So I'm going in with my brush right now. I've already conditioned with that leave-in in the shower, so I'm just brushing to make sure there's no tangles. I did detangle in the shower, but I do an added step of detangling right now too, just so I'm extra sure there are no tangles. Then I go in with that mousse, and then I'm wrapping the hair around with that flexi rod. Now I'm making sure to stay at one end, and I'm pulling my hair. You guys can't really tell, but I'm pulling my hair as I'm wrapping it around because I want it to be as concise and tight as possible. The looser you do this, the more at risk you run of not doing a good flexi rod set. So I'm making sure to pull my hair as I'm wrapping it around, and then I'm just going to twist as soon as I get to the top, twist it down so it is secure. And you're really just going to continue this process throughout, just brushing your own hair, applying the mousse, making sure everything is smoothed down. You do want your hair to be extremely smoothed down as you are rolling that flexi rod up. You want to make sure you are gripping your hair, not pulling your hair out of your head, but you want to have a good little pull and tug on your own hair as you are wrapping it around, wrapping that flexi rod around, because again, it does ensure the smoothness of the flexi rod when you pull it out, when you take it out. You don't want a kind of crinkly flexi rod. You want it to be as smooth and buttery as it possibly can be.
Said I'm in love with you, and I'ma give you anything you want, and I'ma give you anything you need. Bad man here, wine I'm free. Said I'm in love with you, and I'ma give you anything you want, and I'ma give you anything you need.
Now, just from a timing perspective, this whole process does take about, I'd say, 50 minutes up to an hour, depending on how fast you go and how engaged you are in the process, as well as how many rods I use. I can honestly not even call it. And as you can see, as I get to the top, I was going for a purple theme, then some oranges migrated in, and then we got some blues and some yellows there. So again, I didn't even stick to one consistent rod, but you do whatever size and however many you feel is necessary for your hair.
Call on me, I go give you all of me, baby, make you follow me, I go give you all of me.
So this is the finished look. It's a lot of rollers in my head. I really might not have thought this sleeping situation all the way through. Thought it was going to be a little bit more comfortable since it's not like perm rods and it's not hard. But it's a lot of flexi rods in my hair right now. I'm going to give you a full view of this. Again, I'm going to let this air dry, so I'm not going to put heat on it. It's a pretty nothing day. It's going to be a pretty nothing day tomorrow. Could keep this in for who knows how long. So I will see you guys back in maybe 2 days, who knows. But when I do, I hope this is fully dry. My hair, it does take a long time to dry, air dry and otherwise, but we'll see. And I can't wait to show you guys the results. Fingers crossed that they are actually good results, but we'll see together right now.
Later.
So now I am back. It has been 2 days and I know I'm wearing the same shirt. I did it for symmetry in the thumbnail. I did not wear this shirt for the last 48 hours. Although, you know, my typical uniform for these last couple of days have been sweatpants and just a t-shirt. It has not been this t-shirt, just so you know. So my hair is completely dry. It was very difficult sleeping on this, but if you know me as a person, I know a normal person could not sleep with this. This is not normal for me. I can sleep anywhere. I'm like the most snooziest. I can sleep on a bed of rocks if need be. I'm not very particular about, you know, needing a cushion, something soft, something, you know. I don't sleep with pillows half the time. I'm not really a snob about my sleeping situation. So again, you can sleep under a dryer if you want to kind of speed up the process or anything like that. But again, I did sleep like this for the last 2 days. Another way that, you know, some of what I figured out, if you notice, some of this side is the side I sleep on. I just kind of, you know, move these up. If you notice in the couple of days ago, they were all kind of straight down like this, but I noticed it's easier to sleep on if I kind of move this. So I kind of scrunch these down a little bit and lay down like that. So hope that makes a little bit of sense to you guys. So I'm just going to use some oil on my hands as I unravel this, just so everything is kind of cohesive, and I will show you what that looks like. And I like to put oil on my hand before the takedown. I know a lot of people don't like that because it does create some friction. I know for a fact, I think De La Soul doesn't like putting oil while she takes down her perm rods because she likes that kind of feel. I kind of like the oiled feel. So again, that's why I put oil on my hands as I do the takedown. But this is what one curl looks like.
Been searching all around, but I found nobody. Call on me, I go give you all of me, baby make you follow me, I go give you all of me. Omoto Sean say she moving to the baseline. The way she a wine make a man wanna praise the wine. She a gypsy girl, she a fine like the sunrise. The way she move make a man cry. I'm feeling her so.
And looking at it, when I just take out the flexi rods, it doesn't look half bad. It looks still really good. Now this is where your girl made her fatal flaw. If you can see, I'm just pulling the hair apart. That is not how you separate flexi rods. And I learned this the hard way because you will see the after look of this. But again, you do not haphazardly pull your hair apart like I did, because girl, you'll see in a minute. And I just keep separating in this haphazard format. This is where I went wrong. Up above, I will link De La Soul's video on how to do a perfect perm rod. Perm rod and flexi rods sometimes have the same kind of routine, so that's why I'm leaving that video up above. I watched that after I did this set, and I learned my lesson the hard way. I kept wondering, why does my hair come out like this? And it's because you are supposed to kind of twirl the hair around as you're taking and separating your hair. So you're supposed to kind of twirl it around your finger instead of just haphazardly pulling apart. Again, reference De La Soul's video. So mad that I watched that after this video because look at my hair. It's getting bigger. It wasn't that bad before, and that's the thing. You can ruin your hair, your protective style, by just one fatal flaw, because I shampooed, conditioned, I you know, even installed the flexi rods right. I slept on it right. I even took the rollers out right. But this is where I messed up, and it just keeps getting worse, and I keep just pulling it apart thinking it's gonna make it even better, and your girl didn't do that right. So again, that's why I say this is a semi-fail. I just don't know what I was doing here. I don't know. Who told me to do this? I do not know.
Tell me what you want to know.
And then can you believe I had the nerve to fluff this thing up after I did all that fluffing and poofing, and now your girl is walking around looking like a little orphan Annie. Child, again. This is a trial and error. I haven't done a flexi rod set probably since college, so maybe 9 years ago. This was trial and error, and that's what this journey is. This Taliah during a COVID-19 Rona situation, quarantine, natural hairstyles series, whatever we're calling this. Yeah, it's a trial and error, and I do a better Flexi rod set in the future, but this one is a definitely Shirley Temple look. So this is the finished look. I've kind of played around with it, did a right side part, which is unique for me. If you follow my channel, I'm typically a left side part kind of girl, but I like the way the curls looked on the right side better. Of course, I'm going to get up in camera. It's a little frizzier than I thought it would be, but a lot of times the Flexi rod sets are done on dry hair, so you kind of alleviate some of that frizz. So next time I try it, I'll definitely try it on dry hair just to see if it has a different kind of output or if it looks a little bit different. I think anytime I do Flexi rods, I envision, you know, the people on YouTube who have the long hair and it looks like boom, 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 boom. So it took me a minute to kind of look in the mirror and say, look, I have the length of hair that I have, so the Flexi rods are going to always turn out the way the Flexi rods are going to turn out. You know, I can't expect my hair to be this length in real life and the Flexi rods to come down to here. No, that's unrealistic. So it took me a minute, but now I'm kind of actually enjoying it, kind of liking it. It's funky, it's different from me. You guys know I always have hang-ups with crochet hair as it relates to the Jamaican bounce and the free trust ringlet wand, because they're short bibbity boppity boop hairs, and I feel like when I took that hair out of the rollers, I got that short bibbity boppity boo look. So in essence, I was kind of channeling those two crochet styles, but I kind of like it. I mean, it's not bad. It's giving me a cute little, you know, my ombre is really growing out. When this quarantine is over, I definitely want to dye my hair again just to kind of have that full color, but I do like the ombre and how it looks and how it sits kind of in this natural style. But you guys be the judge down below. How are you feeling about this? Give it a big thumbs up if you really like it. Give it a big thumbs up even if you don't like it. If you're one of my crochet hair followers who are huffing and puffing like, when is this girl going back to crochet hair? Let me live. Let me enjoy my real hair again. It's been 4 years of non-stop back-to-back crochet. Let me just enjoy a couple of weeks of like my own hair and enjoying the joy that my real hair brings. If you want to see more of my content on here, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss anything that I produce on here for you. Make sure you have that notification bell on so you can be alerted as soon as I upload new videos. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram at LeeLavon89 so you can keep up on my shenanigans in real time. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Tell me what you want to know. I go give you all and more. Bad man,